When we last left our intrepid adventurers, the group had landed in the port town of Saltmarsh, a quiet fishing village south of the kingdom of Keoland. As this merry band of misfits swept from shop to shop, it soon became clear that not everyone was as they seemed. Aelsa, the daughter of the esteemed Galen Primewater, discovered that her father was planning an event that many important people would be at. One thing led to another, and the gang found themselves on the invited list to the Primewater party as a guest of Eleander Fireborn. What will they uncover at this perilous affair? Let's raise the main sail and set our course for this new episode.
This is the tale of 5 adventurers who will face the stormy seas and dastardly plots, along with any unseen horrors that may lurk beneath the black waves.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Alrighty.
My dad sucks. Can we start with that? Can we agree that my dad sucks?
Oh, we know your dad sucks, man.
Oh.
Suckish, dude.
That's clearly what we all think of Galen Prime.
Yeah. That, exactly.
Alright.
Oh my god.
So,
I'm sorry.
we begin. Vera,
Yes.
you are getting ready for the party.
Yes, I am.
How so?
Well, I've already put the... Okay, so I'm in the, underclothes. Like the corset and the bloomers and all that shit. Is there, any water source nearby?
You are actually right by the sea.
Cool. I'm gonna wash the black ink out of my hair and take the makeup off.
Okay.
And I'm gonna leave my hair down. Braid it back, but have it go down my back rather than covering the top of my head. And then I'm going to put the rest of the clothes on and walk to the house. Or in the general direction of where
Primewater Mansion.
the other 3 told me to go.
Yeah.
Bastian,
The boys.
Krash, and
Crash and the
Jasper.
boys.
Yeah.
As I like to refer to us now.
What is that? Is that from something?
Scott Pilgrim
Scott
versus-
Oh, okay.
My favorite movie of all time.
It's a band that just literally they have like so sad, and that's it.
Thank you.
Amazing.
You are all 4 of you are in some way, shape, or form dressed and ready to go to the Primewater's party. You are not the first to arrive. Yes, Jasper.
Do I recognize Vera?
Would he?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll 10. Oh, okay.
What'd you roll?
Not done.
I want to see it.
I haven't stopped.
That's fine.
Okay, so 3 of you arrive, and then a stranger.
Yeah, we don't even know who you are. So
Someone
I
who
gotta
looks
roll
very
again.
different than the person Vera you knew.
Do you want me to?
Please describe how you look.
Okay. So.
Yes, please.
I find you less hot.
That's fine. So she's wearing the teal ball gown, gray skin, stark white hair that's plaited down her back, and she has 2 horns that come up and curve back around her head, and flip up at the back. Kind of like they were forced to follow her hairline.
So you can hide them better.
Yep.
I've had one of those tieflings before.
Yep. That's kind of where I stole it. But you do notice that she has leather cuffs around her wrists with crystals embedded into them.
I rolled my self-history check.
Uh-huh.
I recognized the wristbands. I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, yeah, no, okay. You're not the first to arrive.
You yet.
You were not the first to arrive. This is not a anyone can come party. There aren't a lot of rich people
Just fucking
In
stupid.
Saltmarsh, it's pretty much the council and maybe some associates from out of town. So you come in and pretty much at the same time as Eleander.
Yeah, we'd probably like look for him. It's
Yeah.
Like, who's your?
That's my guy.
Eleander was waiting outside
Um,
for you because he knew that you'd have to come get him. So he's outside. He's actually dressed in full military uniform. He's dressed like a Kioish naval officer.
Krash salutes the one
He's
that
kind of-
comes up.
Raises an arm.
The lad.
I got a shirt.
Yes. Wow. Great. Just Chris like, I don't know.
I have a son now.
What is with you and adopting sons in every campaign?
Couple things you might need to know before going inside. Mr. Primewater is odd. He's odd.
I've heard of dandy, but that's just me.
He's a bit of a dandy, but he can also be a bit cruel.
A fop.
I heard he's a criminal.
That too.
I would not let those words out of your lips again while you're in the vicinity.
I'm gonna give a knowing look to Krash. I'm just gonna raise an eyebrow and be like, I acknowledge what you just said and understand.
The criminal. The thing about being like,
Oh.
here's a criminal.
Yeah.
Um,
I give.
Jasper's like, yeah, he is.
And like when he says like, "Don't say that again," it's like,
yeah, that's. I wouldn't. If you value your life, don't bring it up. And generally, just be nice. You don't have to be. Well, be polite. You don't have to be nice. Some of these people, I know every single one of these people. Your actions impact me.
So that means don't drink as much as you did at the bar.
You got a fucking mouth on you, don't you?
I
This is gonna
was
be an
just.
excellent
It was only a suggestion.
I'm
Beats.
gonna point to the growler on my side. I'll drink it when I goddamn well please.
Fair enough.
I'm here for my
Eleander's kind
$2.50 and that's
This
it.
is really not my issue, is it? He told you not to misbehave. No, me too.
$2.50 and that's it.
What? Oh,
"Don't."
What?
we'll talk about that.
We'll get that.
In you go. I'm right behind you.
And this is
Goddamn.
we have to do this for this job.
I can give you more information.
You need all of us here. It's like
You're lockering again.
you would SpongeBob me boy. SpongeBob me boy. Like on your head be it kind of
I
gesture. And,
Probably prudent for me to tell you who the captive is.
That would be quite helpful because honestly, I'm not gonna know who I'm looking for.
Yeah, I didn't even really get that information.
Captive is someone who owes Mr. Primewater, and he needs him alive.
Whoa. I thought somebody was in trouble here.
They are
And
in
now
trouble.
we're saying that it's over money and I
Hey,
don't.
it's a type needing someone for money is a type of trouble.
I need him for money.
He's a
I
bit of
didn't
a
know
cash
this was
cow.
about money.
And
I
I
thought
mean
it was
that
a man.
Oh my god.
it is a man.
Alright.
I'm fucking funny. You people just don't get it.
Fine.
No, it wasn't.
Now you're being
Um,
Locker needs to leave. You are Krash right now.
Gellin Mr. Primewater has posted the job legally. I've told him that I would help him if he came at the problem legally. This is the better of the alternatives.
Alright, fine. Yeah, whatever. Somebody's in trouble. Sure. Just don't tell me anything else. What does he look like? Who is he?
Mr. Primewater will help you with that.
Alright.
Damn it.
That's why you gotta know.
Perhaps you'll need that drink after all. Please.
Way ahead of you. I'm gonna uncork my drink and I'm gonna take another swig and cork it again.
Okay. You don't need to make a save right now.
It's not good.
So
Yeah,
you guys can
it ain't
head
good.
inside.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I am visibly like 10 steps behind them
Okay.
going in.
Okay.
Not associating, just...
Dissociating, maybe even.
Yeah. Just, trying to distance myself from all of that.
Sure.
You mean me, don't you? You mean me?
No.
Red alarms going on with both of your heads right now.
Not the lizard man, though.
No, the lizard man is cool.
So you walk in, and immediately those of you you've never been here before, this is extravagance. This is
White and gold.
This is marble tiled floors.
What did I just say?
Pillars, alabaster,
Oh, God.
rising to the ceiling with incredible finery and chandelier with crystals that look like rain coming down. It is, and yet this is all for maybe 15 guests.
Jesus.
Ugh.
And
It's just what my house looks like all the time.
much.
So we come in and like hook off. Krash tells to Bastian, don't touch anything that isn't food.
Oh man, I was not planning on it.
Okay.
Is there any
Don't
finger food
worry.
I
coming
can't
by?
get a read on you, on boy.
So as you guys are kind of talking, you see that there's in a side room, there is an enormous banquet table, huge in fact,
Oh.
with things like an entire roast hog, duck, turkey. There's a separate table with pies and cakes. This is gaudy. This is lavish. And yet he seems to just be throwing it because he can. And there's immediately someone, you see, there's no staff. It's one gnome
Oh god.
bringing out just plate as a cart that she can bring food out onto.
What's her name?
Her name.
When I run away, she's coming with me. My dad doesn't know how to fucking cook.
He doesn't.
He would starve.
I think you just probably get another one.
Her name is Feliza.
Oh.
And Peggy.
We're friends. We're friends. We're comrades. Because my dad's shitty to both of us.
She's young too. She's not old.
Of course she is.
Yeah. So she's bringing out the food, essentially. There are a handful of people here, some of which you've seen before. Jasper, you recognize a lot of them, actually. You see Edda Olin, she's here. Eleander, of course. Then there is Manistratus here, dwarven woman, as well as the younger man that you saw at the council hall, and the older man who now appears to be more as an advisor to this younger man. They're all gathered around the table, sort of eating and conversing. But there are some different people here as well, and they are all dressed in military uniforms.
I'm gonna, at the site, I'm gonna button up my coat.
Okay. Specifically, there's Eleander, of course, but there is also, sorry, let me pull my list.
I have my gun in my skirt. I just want you to know that's why I got it fixed before the party, because I don't like seeing people without having it.
There is a man who looks as if he's dressed as a priest. He has a salty beard, and he has a cane made from the jawbone of a whale.
Oh yeah.
He's missing a leg, but he does not have any replacement. He's there. There is a man dressed in a different military uniform than everyone else. His uniform is black, whereas everyone else's is blue. And he is wearing what looks to be an admiral's hat instead of a normal other ranking hat. Oh, you do see, Jasper, you see the man who you saw in the town hall with the powdered wig and the tricorn hat. This time he has powdered his face.
He has the fucking circles.
No, he's got the mole.
Oh,
Oh,
god.
God.
Another fucking damn.
I hate my dad so much!
And you can see he's sort of got a hooked nose, very elaborate powdered wig, and an emerald green petticoat. He is very showy this
Does he
evening.
have like the big
And I
fucking...
recognize him?
You recognize him under all that, yeah. You can see no one else would have looked that ridiculous except for the guy that you saw.
And who is it?
This is Primewater.
My face just kind of deepens.
But then next to him, you also see someone who you do recognize, all of you. Maybe a bit nicer, certainly a lot nicer.
I was covered in blood last time.
In her differing appearance, she looks like a different person. Is Aelsa. Would you like to describe what you're wearing?
Oh, sure. Do we have house colors? Or colors that my dad's like, we always wear, fill in the blank?
Typically he chooses cool colors. You don't have a specific family, like, color.
Okay.
But you do... he has a sigil. It is the sigil of a snake. Specifically a cobra.
Ooh. Fun. That's fun. Okay. So in a very similar fashion to what the person I know as Vera ended up wearing, but definitely more expensive because I didn't pay for it. I have no money. I'm sorry. I think probably like a dark blue, like a navy, like a midnight blue with like metallic threads, like maybe just on the edges even, you know, so it's got a little bit of texture. Obviously, you know, full ball gown skirt, corset, like there's no waist anymore. The big ruff across the shoulders.
Yeah.
It's a whole ordeal. Aelsa's not covered in blood anymore, obviously. You know, there's the appropriately moderate amount of rouge and like big Victorian, like when your hair is curled so tiny and then it's just kind of piled on top of your head. And so there are little ringlets everywhere, but she kind of looks like maybe someone has played dress up on a doll. And is just kind of very...
It doesn't reach her face.
Yeah. Like very, this is
gross.
the person I am right now. Gloves.
Nasty.
Gross.
There's just some point that fancy clothes become kind of just gross.
Yeah. I love fancy clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I just hate that I'm here right now.
Yeah.
I will point out, Krash is still just wearing his, like, a cloak that covers his shoulders, maybe, like, down to, like, mid-pectoral.
So you were shitty about Bastian not having
I
a
was
shirt and you don't
shitty
wear a
about
shirt
it. I
either?
forgot. No one was like, you need a shirt.
I will say,
I was, but that's me.
the only people who are dressed this way are the Primewaters.
Oh, okay.
Everyone else is dressed nicely,
In military.
or in military uniform because that's what we do. But, like, the priest is dressed here in his clothes.
Okay.
Yeah, my face isn't powdered white like my dad's
No.
is, but it's still
He's obnoxious.
Still made it.
it's still like an outlandish amount of clothing.
Yeah.
Nobody should have this many petticoats that they have.
And he comes up to, he's essentially on the top, not the top of a staircase. Let's not get crazy.
He just said.
I mean, I would believe it, actually.
He more just steps out into the hall and announces himself.
Oh, God.
Announces himself? What an asswipe.
What, he couldn't pay someone to do that?
We have one servant.
Apparently can't even pay us more than 500 gold, so whatever.
Cheers to that.
He says, "Thank you all for coming.
Oh, God.
I appreciate every single one of you. And I do hope that you continue your patronage and continue it."
Jasper is just reeling inside. Just like, girl.
Have I noticed these weirdos come in?
Stone fucking weirdos.
Oh, for sure.
I'm like the most normal looking one out of the
You are
three.
wearing a coat and you've buttoned it. So
It's not a high bar, but I cleared it.
Did you clean your boots, or do they still have blood on them?
better than Bastian coming in flip-flops going, "Y'all got barbecue?"
From Texas State.
Amazing.
Hey, man.
What's up?
Can I... What's up, man? Knowing what I was told about Primewater and seeing this, can I roll an insight check?
Yeah.
On his, like...
on Primewater?
Oh, yes, hello, I love you all, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah. for sure.
Fuck. 11.
This guy sounds goofy as fuck.
There you go.
Someone who's alleged to be a criminal, and you're like, this is the guy? You're like, you can't get a read. You kind of...
He's so... Fuck, that's it. He's so goofy.
Yeah.
No, it's impossible
This
to get
is
through.
the Scarlet Pimpernel's whole
shit.
shtick. He's
Oh,
like,
God.
well, I'm a dungeon. I'm Robin Hood.
But now
like-
fuck your money.
Now he's bad. He's bad. He's the Scarlet Pimpernel, but bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he gives
this
that
is the weirdest
spiel.
This is the weirdest goddamn thing I've seen in my entire life.
But he said, please, enjoy the food, the beverages, and there will be a fireworks display in about an hour 30.
That's good timing.
There are 10 people here.
He don't give a shit.
Okay.
I just like imagine just one table. This is like
I
just
don't
one
know whether-
large table
Yeah.
in the middle of this massive fucking ballroom.
It's a side room,
Oh, okay.
which is specifically, this is where he entertains people, and then throughout the night, Aelsa, you're pretty familiar with this, he will move the guests through the house, room by room.
God.
Each room has a different
Theme.
and entertainment.
Yes.
And like a
No
thing
way,
that we do.
dude.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Like, this is our glow-in-the-dark room.
Oh yeah.
Everybody
This is-
grab a fucking glow
This is
stick.
fucking Mask of the Red Death. We're all gonna die of the plague.
This is
That's
cool.
fucking you.
This is Clue.
Okay, so, it's open to you. What would you guys like to do?
First, I'm gonna ask Krash if he knows what fireworks are.
Those.
You know what
Wait,
fireworks are?
it's like it's an explosion, but it's fun.
Ha-
You'll see. You'll like if you're not fucking with me. Honestly, can't tell at this point. Like, this is like if you're not fucking with me right now, this will be the coolest thing you ever see.
Okay, cool. Dope.
Let's go get some fucking food.
So yeah, getting plates of food.
It's like I get like a reasonable amount,
Yeah.
like one like a shrimp, a piece of duck,
I'm gonna take everything that I want.
asparagus.
And then a little, and some.
Okay.
I do take a whole fucking pie though.
There's
Bastian,
plenty.
Bastian only takes enough to get by, basically.
Okay.
Is
It's
this
not
one of
my
those?
fucking money.
Is this one of those we have like little crystal cups full of like a punch with some alcohol in it, like wandering around kind of bullshit?
Yeah, and there's also the cook, now that the food is out, is walking on with a decanter
Okay.
of a sweet wine.
Okay.
What are you doing, Vera?
Oh, good. Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
Because I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't think I recognize you. So
You
Literally,
No one does.
nobody does. So we're just kind of like,
Who the
like
fuck
this
is this?
fucking
we
stranger.
literally, we're like, guess Vera didn't make it. Like, she probably
Guess Vera didn't make it.
like,
Guess
probably
Vera
dipped.
didn't want to come.
She probably dipped.
She changed her mind.
Yeah.
No, the admiral that's dressed all in black.
Yes.
I would like to, if he's not otherwise engaged, I would like to.
No, he's actually rather standoffish with the other Navy men.
Amazing. I would like to go up and start chatting him up.
He is a bit... Oh, how do I describe him? He's standoffish. He's also older.
Perfect.
He is...
Do I recognize the outfit, or why he's different, or is it just because he's higher ranking?
It's a different outfit.
Okay.
It's a different uniform
Okay.
altogether. The Navy one you've identified as the Kiowish Navy.
Okay.
The black one you can make a history check.
Okay. Oh, I'm always afraid of those, man. Just in general, because I don't want to know about my past.
I love history checks.
13.
You recognize the uniform to be of the Great Kingdom.
Oh, thank Christ.
The Great Kingdom was the largest kingdom in Greyhawk until it shattered under a corrupt government.
Cool.
They also tried to annex Keoland into their kingdom.
So they were the ones who were trying to expand, and then
Yeah.
the king that we don't hate, we just hate that he wants to be in charge of everything.
Keoland was expanding, they were,
Okay.
but the Great Kingdom was like England
like
gotcha.
taking over colonies.
Like East Anglia.
Yeah. And so Keelan was more like these were like, they fought together. They fought against each other for territory.
So that kingdom is no longer...
It's around.
It's around.
It's fragmented. It is broken up.
Okay, so it wouldn't be like, oh, that's bold of you to wear that.
Correct. It was, to him, to this occasion, it's more like a honoring of history.
Okay.
And like I fought for my country and I will wear my uniform proudly.
Okay, cool. Well, having done that history check, I'm not gonna...
Not gonna approach him.
No, just because I'm like, that's what the conversation was gonna be
Okay.
about.
Yes.
Do I recognize everybody at this party besides...
You do.
Okay.
I will introduce them to you.
Yes. I'm assuming I'm just doing the expected, making small talk,
Yes.
niceties.
The one
Playing my
that
part at some point.
Vera was almost going to talk to.
Uh-huh.
His name is Ingo the Drover.
That's
Okay.
a beautiful name.
Ingo the Drover.
Not, all of these people cannot be bad guys. Because almost everyone has a fucking bad guy name.
Unless I have altered the deal.
I don't doubt it.
Unless we haven't met any of the new guys yet.
Right.
Martin's pretty chill.
Martin?
Winston.
Winston, I don't know why the fuck I think his name is Martin.
Flip that W
Could be
upside
Martin
down.
Winston.
Winston Martin.
And that's the guy who's in the Great
Winston
Kingdom
was chill
uniform.
until
Yes.
Winston was chill until Julian insinuated he might be a pervert, and then I started questioning.
He's not. I just was.
Sure.
You have not approached him, but after a bit of noticing him, you see that he has an amulet around his neck.
Ooh. Can I tell what it is, or I just notice that he's like fucking with it?
He's not really fucking with it. He's it's just hanging around his neck, and you happen to notice it.
Okay.
It's not particularly flashy. It's not like a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
It's more of a
utilitarian
yes,
kind of thing.
yes. You also know Edda Oland.
Okay. Right.
She's here as well, senior member of the town council. She's dressed rather Spartanly as well. She's not necessarily one here to impress. She doesn't need to.
She is in charge of the city.
Yes, essentially. Magistrate Copperlocks, the dwarf. She's actually dressed in some pretty noble dwarven attire.
Nice.
In this, it sort of looks almost Greek, ancient Greek. And her brown hair is done in long dreads with golden bands at the end of them.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fucks with that.
The younger noble
Uh-huh.
is a young man named Anders Solmore. Anders Solmore. He recently inherited his family's fleet of fishing boats and has become... His mother passed away, so he has inherited them.
Okay.
And he is the youngest person ever to be elected to the council.
How old is he?
He is 19.
Shit.
Jeez.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
The person essentially behind him is someone you don't know.
Stranger. I've never seen this person.
Correct. You've never seen this person.
Huh.
But he seems to have latched himself to Anders.
Sucks. Okay.
And that's...
There's
and then
Navy guys?
The Navy gentleman. Well, Eleander Fireborn.
Okay.
He's here as well. Those are really the only two Navy guys. Oh! And Kelladek is here.
Okay.
Forgot to introduce that to you guys. Essentially a man who looks like Rasputin in a turban.
This is to do with the imp, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He does not have the imp with him, though.
Ah.
The imp is not here.
I'm confused, because my dad
Okay,
was like, there'll be a
good.
conversation, there's gonna be someone you don't know, but like, I know these idiots, so.
Thanks.
My intelligence is +1, thank you.
I'm not an
There is one person you don't know here.
Right, it's that old guy.
advisor.
I don't trust him. Okay.
Quizier.
Okay.
Kelladek is here. That's right. I forgot. I think that's everyone. Yep, that's everyone.
There's like 13 people here.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright.
yes, Bastian.
Well, I was just if you're not.
I'm good.
You're good.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm definitely gonna approach Aelsa.
I'm just vibing.
Sure.
Like, go back for
Hey.
food, get a bevy, you know. Gets like one cheese cube on a toothpick.
Hey, Aelsa.
Hi, Bastian. Can I ask, my dad told me not to talk to you guys, actually, but can I ask, how are you here?
Well, I just have my ways, you know.
No, like, how are you here?
Just walked in the front gate.
I mean...
Like, which one of these 8 people vouched for you? Because that's not how these parties work.
Well, what if I vouch for myself? I mean, you don't know.
I don't know your last name.
Do you need to?
My father would, to let you in without somebody else in this room vouching for
Krash
you.
is eating a whole pie. Watching. No, with a fork.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's not an animal. Well, sometimes.
Oh my god.
Like with a fork, like just watching this.
I
Let
see
this,
you at
let
least.
this one go down.
You at least met Winston. Gestures to shirt, which is new.
Yeah. I figured I should probably dress up a little, you know, for such an occasion.
Right. So, are you gonna tell me why you're here, or do I have to ask one of them?
I'm just here for a job, actually.
I thought you didn't need a job. Remember, I asked you a couple hours ago. I said, "Are you asking for a job?" And you said, "No, I don't want a job." And now you are here for a job?
No. Well, see, I just thought maybe you'd be a little more impressed if I had one, so.
Oh, so you were trying to impress me.
Yeah.
I did pick up on that.
They also make a perception check.
He's not trying to be
I got a
subtle.
natural 20.
Wonderful.
I have a +4.
You see a lizard man watching this with rapt attention.
You do.
Eating a whole pie.
However, you notice out of the corner of your eye that your father is talking to someone else, is talking to the mysterious man.
The one that I don't know.
Correct.
Right.
But is looking at you.
Do I know what that look means?
It means he's watching you.
Damn.
And that you should be aware that he's watching you.
What's poppin'? Don't mind me.
Just watching.
And this is almost a warning you can get. You know this.
Uh-huh.
It's a warning to you, like, don't remember what we talked about.
I'm not supposed to be socializing.
Mm-hmm.
But I am supposed to be making empty, polite hostess talk with our new guests.
Yes.
I did win that one. So, a job.
No, you asked if I was trying to impress you, and I said, yes, ma'am.
Right. And then that answered my question, and now we're going back to the
So
job.
a job, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just happened to spot a job board and...
By the tower, yeah.
Yeah, Eleander actually invited me to a party. Because there might be some things you don't know about me, you know?
This is about the big poster.
Yeah.
Poster with a capital P.
Well, you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
I don't know, DM, do I know anything about that? I've seen the poster.
You've seen the
sure,
poster, but you don't know who posted it, and you don't know what it's about.
Okay. I mean, a job board is a job board. I thought you didn't want jobs or money, though, so that's why I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm just...
Oh, but we're cycling back to the impress thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a conversation I want my dad to walk up on. So, let's cycle back to, who else is here?
I just invited our friends from the boat, you know?
Our friends from the boat. Did they say that I was their friend? Because I don't know if I've talked to a couple of those people.
The word friend really is not floated around that much.
Like behind, like over Bastian's shoulder, you see the lizard eating the pie. Be like, but not like no, like I didn't say that. Not no, we're
With
not.
that natural 20, Aelsa, you have seen Jasper dressed not horribly. He's in a buttoned coat.
Not bad.
And you almost get a sense that this isn't the first time he's worn this costume.
Okay. Okay. I'll just kind of do like a courteous hostess curtsy to Jasper.
I'm not paying attention.
That's fine. I just have to do what I need to do.
I'm
I'll do my
actually gonna
curtsy.
head towards the staircase and just sit down on the stairs.
Okay.
I'll do my curtsy to
With a
Krash.
couple
who's-
little fucking finger foods in my hand.
And then
There's
you
points
also,
of the pie and is like, good, like good.
Yes.
Good. This-
Feliza's very good. She's been working for 6 days on this, I think. So
I finished the pie.
nice.
she will be thrilled that you enjoyed it, I'm sure.
And then you also see a mysterious woman,
I'm gonna ask Bastian.
gray skin with horns.
Did she come with you?
No, I have no idea who that is.
Oh.
Yeah, it seems a little weird. You don't know her?
No.
I thought
I'm
maybe...
gonna go talk to her though, because I think I can. It is kind of my house. So I can help yourself to some food. There's fireworks later.
Oh, yeah, sure. I didn't want to say anything else. That's fine. He just walks away.
Okay.
Swing and miss.
Jasper,
Yes.
someone comes up to you.
Oh, God.
It's Eleander, because he has not met you.
I know of him.
But he hasn't met you. He approaches you. You look familiar. Do I know you?
Probably not.
Eleander Fireborn. He extends his hand.
Jasper Donaghy.
Jasper Donaghy. You been in the service?
No.
Make a deception check.
Oh.
That's a fail.
Which roll?
A natural one.
Eleander kind of looks at you with a raised eyebrow. That's a shame. You've got the fit for it.
It's the broad shoulders, isn't it?
Tall, broad shouldered.
Not a fitting style for me.
He kind of sticks out his wooden leg. Says, me either.
I love this guy.
I've come to the conclusion that you're related to the half-orc and the lizard man.
I'm in it for the money at the time being.
Right. Just want to make sure I know who I'm dealing with.
Even if they fail, the job will get done.
Well, I hope so. This job is going to require a bit... There's a reason I don't send the guards out to do it.
I figured I'd be in the vicinity anyways because of Manistrad, but what's another job while I'm in port?
Right. Well, Jasper, who hasn't served, I hope to see more of you. I like your... I don't know.
Vibe.
Something about you.
Not most people say that they like anything about me, but I'll take your word for it.
And you better. And he turns away.
Shit.
I'm still sitting on the goddamn
Yeah, no.
steps. I don't give a shit. I didn't stand for that conversation.
He was eating while he was talking.
Yeah.
All right. Aelsa and Vera? Maybe?
Vera question mark?
Maybe?
Vera is among us sus.
You know how people who've never worn a hoop skirt before walk and their skirt just like flops back and forth because they don't know how to take tiny enough steps?
I can't say that I do know, but I take your word
Let's
for
take
it.
a word for it.
Yeah.
It's not like you know what you're talking about.
Okay, so that is not like if you take small enough steps, it literally looks like you're floating across the floor.
Right.
Yep. And
Like the
Aelsa takes like 2 steps and just kind of deep breath, straighter back, and then floats across the floor. Like, I've been out of this for a couple weeks. I have to keep remembering to be back, and I don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
I have been floating the entire time.
Yeah.
Stupid griffin ass steps.
Yeah. I don't like this because I don't know what's happening. So I'll walk over to this mystery lady and just kind of curtsy and be like, you know, like a little curtsy and the hand. It's like, I'm Aelsa Primewater. I'm sorry, I don't know. I know most of the people here, but I don't seem to recognize you.
I will curtsy back. I will
Take
take your
the
hand.
handshake thing.
Yeah,
you
the
know,
handshake thing.
The
curtsy
limp wrist
back.
handshake.
Yes, that women do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll say, you can call me sis.
Is this your same voice as before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sis, why? I'm sorry, I just had this conversation in a much more callous fashion, so I apologize. Who of the esteemed guests has brought you today?
I will have a drink. I have a drink in my hand, one of those little tiny things, and I will sip on it and just nod to the boys.
Krash and the boys.
Krash and the boys.
It will be Jasper that I nod to first, just saying.
Oh. Can I make a history check and see if I recognize her voice?
Sure.
Okay. We were like...
Are you trying to hide it? No.
Not really. I think that the appearance
The makeup,
altering
yeah.
is enough to get by with having the
Sure.
same voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But like you had streaks of white in your hair before.
I would say
very little.
I would
Yeah.
say make an insight check.
Okay.
And I want you to make a deception check.
I can do that.
While that's how I finished the entire pie, I'm eating one piece of asparagus with a knife and fork and like cutting it into like half centimeter sections and like eating it, just trying to be real small. Like, please, I'm here I need a job.
Please.
Yeah.
This is the
I got an
weirdest-
11.
I got an 18.
Okay.
So I rolled
This is a different
5.
person.
Okay. It was my understanding that they were all new to town. I don't know where they would have recruited.
Says fucking you.
I'm still under the impression that you're new to town. They would have recruited someone who owned a ball gown, but perhaps I am underestimating them as I was.
You underestimate the power of Krash and the boys.
It was inferred that I underestimated them, so.
It's alright. I've known Jasper for a while.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I actually heard about him as I was investigating his younger brother back in Waterdeep.
So you know about the family business?
Yes, I do.
He doesn't seem to be the conversation type, although I feel with my family business we would probably have much to discuss.
Yes.
Yeah. So why are you? So you're here for the job as well?
In a way, yes.
Okay. Interesting.
I'm having a great time.
I'm tagging along to see what they can do and see if they can help me later.
As long as you're not the one who ends up left in the Dreadwood.
Huh.
That's your business.
I can take care of myself.
I believe you.
As I assume you can as well.
Men tend to underestimate the skirt. That's
Yes,
true.
they do.
I'll just kind of look over. What's my dad doing right now?
Your dad has finished his conversation with the stranger
Okay.
and is now moving towards Krash.
But hell yeah.
Okay, but he's not watching me anymore.
Not as intently.
Damn, he really is.
So he really just doesn't like Bastian. That's the issue. He probably saw you outside the gate.
He's a bad
So
boy.
That is Bastian, is that line.
Also, you talking to another woman, there's no
there's
threat
no threat there.
Yeah.
Men underestimate the skirts. That's all I'm saying.
Whatever.
Bastion thinks he's fucking James Dean.
He is James Dean. What are we talking
He's
about?
actually
James?
Danny Zuko.
No. I stand by the fact that he is James Dean.
I will say,
In East of Eden.
Hell yeah.
after their conversation outside the mansion, I did re-roll a d10. I did re-roll, and it was a different result.
Yep.
So,
I'm just popping a squat on the steps.
So,
Eating.
Krash.
Hell yeah.
You hear behind you
I
He's
hate
immediately like
he coughs like a wuss.
Krash like stands up like at attention and like
Pussy! I'm sorry, I had to.
sees who it is and like does like a slight bow and is like, "Thank you for the hospitality, my lord."
Just he kind of blinks twice. Just Primewater will do. And you are?
My full name is Krash, but most people simply call me Krash.
Ah. Well, Krash. I'm very pleased to meet you. It's come to my attention that perhaps you're one of the people who've come inquiring about a specific job.
Him, the lad.
I was gonna say the lad.
I see. Anyone else in particular?
There was another, but she seems to have been. Can I make an insight check
Mhm.
on?
You keep that at deception roll. 18.
It's an
Alright.
18.
Ooh, yeah, 16.
Okay, so new person.
There was.
Don't know who the fuck this lady is.
There was another, but they may have been lost in the shuffle.
And Jasper.
Yeah, no, yeah, him was Jasper.
Oh, him, the lad, and
Okay.
someone else.
Myself.
Interesting. Well, stick around. The fireworks will be eventful.
Can I insight? I want to insight that because again, it's the whole thing. Is it just that's just how these fucking people talk? Their whole personality is just a series of smoke and mirrors. Fuck, 16.
There's something odd about the way he said that. That is not right.
I'm unsettled.
I don't know. I need money, so it's like the lad's apparently has never seen fireworks before. He would be
Well,
much enthused.
certainly that's going to have to change.
Just playing with his food.
I don't like that.
Jasper.
Who's the most interesting person in this room?
The giant lizard.
Besides the
The
giant
guy with the
lizard?
turban!
Probably the guy with the turban.
Kind of just pushing myself off my haunches. I'm gonna. At least I've got to try. And go into the room and approach. Basically, just being like, okay, not interested, too much makeup, blah blah blah. I'm gonna go right towards the guy with the turban.
Okay. He has not talked to anyone. He has not really approached anyone. He's more stood in the corner. He hasn't eaten. He hasn't drunk anything. He's just kind of stood there.
Hate it.
So you approach him.
You seem as uninterested in this party as I am.
Party politics bore me.
Me too.
And he seems to give you an up and down look. I am Kelledek.
Jasper,
Well met.
likewise.
Why are you here?
For a job, for money, just to get the formalities out of the way so I can do my job.
Ah, you're part of that then.
That.
I'm involved as well.
What is the details?
They cannot be explained here. But I will say this, there's a situation that involves a rescue.
I've heard of the missing person.
They're crucial. Their survival is necessary.
Fuck, it always is. You seem to be, any investment in yourself, is it?
My interest and investment lies within Primewater's associate.
And that may be... Sorry, I'm not from here.
Neither am I.
And we have that in common.
The Scarlet Brotherhood has this associate. There's no doubt about that.
And his brow kind of furrows at that. I know what the Scarlet Brotherhood is.
You do?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Money's money.
Money is money, whether it has blood on it or not.
He's gonna pause at that for a second. I'd like to insight check that.
Okay.
This guy's a fucking stone cold weirdo. That's what you
18.
get.
He is insinuating that perhaps you don't care where your money comes from. And that by taking this job, you're proving that.
I'm gonna take a sharp breath in. Any word of where he may be with the Scarlet Brotherhood?
He's in the Drowned Forest.
Everything's in the goddamn drowned forest. I'm heading that way anyway.
Were you?
Yes.
Why?
Another job.
Interesting. No doubt given to you by Copperlocks.
Kind of shrugs at that and just will drink his drink. Is there anything better than this swill? Or is there, do I have to provide my own?
I don't engage with the refreshments.
Why is that?
Not my taste.
He's an alien. He's a fucking zombie and can't eat real food?
Fair enough.
It's at this point that Feliza comes in. And she kind of like very tentatively walks in. And she's like, the fireworks will be in about 10 minutes. They're all set up and ready to go.
I'll smile at her.
And she kind of like,
Like, literally, I make sure that she's the only one who can see my face, and it's the only genuine emotion that I've had today since people got here.
And you see she's kind of like fingering the buttons on her shirt.
Does she look more distressed than usual?
No.
Okay. This is just kind of typical. Poor Feliza's the only one running this fucking
She's
party.
not allowed to be at the party.
Yeah. I have a pocket in my dress. It's where my gun is. I always smuggle her like a couple bites of something.
Yes.
Would I have noticed this? There's only
Yes,
one...
she has announced this to the...
No, but have I noticed that there's only one person tending to the party?
Yes.
Is there a moment I can get with his dandy ship?
Yes, after he's finished talking with Krash, I think you wanted to talk to him as well.
No, I just want to say to Aelsa that if she introduces me to anyone else, call me Cecilia, but you can call me Sis.
Ah, perfect. Yes. It's one of those like, yeah, you can call me Aelsa.
Mm-hmm.
We're the ladies, we're on a first name basis.
Yes.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, cool. So then, yes, after he's done with Krash, Gellum Primewater is...
How much taller am I than?
He's 5'10".
Ooh.
How tall are you?
6'4".
Okay.
Enough.
Yeah.
Is this going to be an LBG or J?
LBJ lean.
Yeah. Going on lean
Right.
happening.
He's currently eating. He's currently getting food.
Mr. Primewater, correct?
Yes. And you are?
Jasper.
Jasper. Very nice to meet you. Charmed.
Likewise. Forgive me if I'm intruding on personal business, but it seems that you only have one incredibly overworked and betrodden staff member working for you.
Yes.
How well do you pay her?
I think it's amusing that you think it's the overworked. Certainly not. She could have loads more responsibilities.
So, just between men.
Yes.
She's, a bit lesser. A slave, if you will.
No, certainly not. I pay her.
Well, that's good. And it kind of, the tension in his shoulders kind of lessens a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
The lean is still there.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should pay her more.
And what do you do, Jasper?
I couldn't even begin to tell you what I do.
Please, find my dad and kill him with one punch. That'd be great.
I perhaps know a relative of yours.
Really? Small
You see-
world.
Jasper, I run a shipping business. My interest is cargo to and from places.
He gets visibly more uncomfortable.
This is why I know.
Your name, interestingly enough, has rung a bell of a former associate of mine. Not necessarily working friend, but associate. And I also happen to know of his failed son. Several, in fact. So, don't come in my home and question my business practices. Not at least until you've had some success of your own.
His brows kind of furrows, his eyes kind of like, as he's leaning over a little bit more, I'm gonna kind of just like roll my shoulders forward again. It's a lot of talk coming from someone in a powdered wig.
Yes, well, we can see which of the two of us have succeeded. And he puts a gloved hand on your arm and he says,
Looks directly at it.
try the cake, it's delicious.
Don't
And he
touch me.
breezes past you.
Fucking Nancy.
I just want to carefully orchestrate my path to wherever I'm going next to just directly cross parallel to my father.
I'm
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you think I knew? shipping families, man.
I'm pissed.
It's the shipping families. We know everything. Everybody knows everybody. But yeah, I want to deliberately walk past my father.
Sure, after you now that he's breezed past Jasper, you can intercept him.
I'm gonna eat a finger sausage angrily.
Amazing.
I'm gonna get to the outskirts of the room again.
Just like as we approach, just do kind of like the quick little acknowledgement bob, you know? Father, is there some piece of the party that's after the fireworks?
Business.
So that's the conversation, the during the party conversation.
He just kind of blinks in acknowledgement.
Just wanted to make sure I didn't, spend too much time empty, idle small talk being a hostess, and miss the conversation that I'm supposed to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. We should probably head outside for that. Fireworks, as he kind of now loudly says.
In his stupid voice.
Yeah.
His public voice.
He invites everyone outside. Yes, Bastian.
Bastian stands near Aelsa.
I was gonna say, I'll kind of, as everybody's walking, overhear something about fireworks. So you've never seen fireworks?
No. I don't even know what they are.
Oh, this is gonna be really interesting. Do you like colors and lights?
Shape.
What?
Fireworks.
Sure.
Okay, so essentially, there are rockets shot into the sky. We light them with fire, and then they shoot up into the sky and then explode in different shapes and colors.
And that's not dangerous?
Oh, it absolutely is. Yes, I'm not allowed to light them because, and then I pick up the massive amount of fabric. I would probably catch on fire, so I don't like them. But they're very fun to watch. Sometimes.
So as you step outside, all of you, are all of you going?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I'm gonna be at the very back
Same.
because big.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be at the back with my almost absent-mindedly with my awl and my jaguar skull.
Oh my god.
How about your jaguar skull at my party?
It's in the bag.
Yeah.
I would like to be near Kalodek. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Looking up at the sky, almost back to where the fireworks are gonna be, looking at up at the sky.
Awesome. So as you all step outside,
Do we see the gnome as we are walking?
Yes.
Outside? Is she still inside the house?
Yes, she's in the kitchen.
Okay.
Cleaning.
Okay. She still visibly kind of.
She is not as stressed out as she was when she had to announce in front of the guests, but she is still not looking great.
Okay.
So as you kind of all approach on the outside lawn, Gellin Primewater comes before you and extends his arms. He says, "I'd like to thank every one of you for coming tonight. It truly means a lot to me to have good friends and good business partners with me tonight."
Jasper kind of goes under his breath.
He says, "And in celebration of this union, please enjoy." And fireworks.
He does the Tony Stark.
Yeah. But you see kind of the fireworks kind of go off on their own. And it's an extravagant display, as it sounds. How fitting to have this on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
All sorts of colors, beautiful display. However, during the display,
It's the dooring.
We have approached the dooring.
Kalodek actually extends a hand, his hands out, and he does a twisting motion.
What the hell are you doing?
And he just looks at you, and it seems almost as a boom pulse kind of extends out from under him, and almost like fingers of light touch each and every one of you.
Just the 5 of us, or
Mhm.
okay,
What
And
the
also
fuck was that?
Gellin,
okay.
your father.
Okay.
I kind of slapped at it. What the fuck was that?
Nerd.
And Eleanor, sorry.
Okay.
Tis the dooring.
It's the Durin. And Kalodek, you hear in your mind,
Gotcha.
you hear, "We will have our engagement now, while the display is going."
during the fireworks. And I just look at my father, like, you fucking serious?
And Galen now comes. This entire conversation is happening while he's looking at the fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
So he sort of backs up, and you can see the finger of light grow wider as he gets closer to the source, to Kaladek, until eventually he's near it, and their bubble is kind of enlarged.
I'll walk, go that way.
When you get closer, the bubble kind of extends out.
Put my shit in my bag.
Galen Primewater speaks, in this time in a voice that you are not accustomed to him having. I appreciate you coming here on such short notice.
I live here, so. And I chuckle at, like, Bastian
is on the party line.
and Cecilia. It's like, haha,
It has come under my attention that Eleanor has gained your attention to my advertisement.
Aye.
Sure.
My associate that I work with, he's very important in terms of my shipping company, has been captured. His absence was created by a cell of the Scarlet Brotherhood. If you're not familiar with them, they are a notorious thorn in my side and most of the other royalty in Kierland, or the Great Kingdoms. They believe that they are destined to rule society, and they'll achieve it nothing to get it. Hence why they've captured my associate, who owes me quite a few thousand pieces of gold. I put that advertisement out knowing that Eleanor would screen them, screen those who would want to undertake this voyage because they would die if they were not meant to do it. You are the third party I've sent out. The previous two have perished. As all of you have garnered interest as a group, perhaps gesturing to these four, well, these three.
The boys.
Krash the boys.
Krash and the boys.
The boys and Krash.
I would like you to undergo this assignment. Aelsa, you will be going as well.
Can I at least know who we're looking for?
You're looking for a man named Zolek. Xolec. Zolek owes me a significant amount of change, specifically 10,000 gold pieces. He's entangled himself with the Scarlet Brotherhood before. This is his second warning and his severance from my services. That does not excuse him from his debt. You will find Zolek, and will bring him back to me alive. I will not tolerate accidents. The Drowned Forest is his next known location. I hope you find him there. Questions?
He has fled. Or he's been kidnapped.
He's been kidnapped.
Mayhaps they've already killed him.
Perhaps they have. If they have, then you have my permission to kill them. You may choose not to.
If that's the case, I need more than 250.
If you happen upon a slain Zolek and Scarlet Brotherhood agents, for each agent that you kill, I will award 100 gold pieces.
Fair.
And if, since he has worked with the Scarlet Brotherhood before, if he's just staged his own kidnapping and seems to be working with them again to extort you.
Return him to me.
Yeah, and I fail to see how we're gonna get paid less to just take him from them forcibly.
Like I said, the 500 gold pieces was a screener. It was more of a test. Most people would die for 500 gold pieces here.
Sounds like about 8 people already have.
If you manage to secure Zolek for me, I can promise you each a hefty sum.
Cool.
Bastian Krash looks at Bastian with a, oh, now it's about the money.
Oh, it's not.
Gonna get a fucking read on you, kid. You're a stone cold weirdo. I respect that.
Any other questions regarding your...
When do we start?
Immediately.
You can't stay the night?
you may sleep and then go in the morning.
Good.
No other questions? Wait. Who are you?
She's here for the job.
What?
And Eleandor is kind of like, I did not really see her.
She
knows
had no
all-
idea she was even coming.
She was at the gate. She was at the front
She's
gate.
with me.
That is what she said.
Eleandor kind of like, okay, cool. And then Primewater Gellin is just, it really doesn't matter. But I need to know who you are. Jasper. Krash.
Bastian.
Bastian. And
Cecilia.
Cecilia. And Aelsa. Well, there we have it. The third crew. I wish you the best of luck on your journey.
Out of character, he's definitely not going to say this to him. But he's just sending his daughter to die. He knows the 2 previous parties died. That's kind of fucked up.
Oh, maybe she's the ringer.
She's the closer.
I did come home covered in blood. Like,
I
here's
know.
your fucking paperwork.
I mean, I know that you're probably like a little better than the average,
She's the bait.
but like, yeah, like that's
Because-
I'm a little sus.
No, that's 100%. Like, if he thinks that they took this other guy to try and get leverage on my dad,
I mean, yeah.
everybody knows who I am. Pretty much. I'm the face of a lot of his
It's just
business.
suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
Gonna say
He does his town council
Suspicious.
bullshit and makes me do all the actual negotiating.
I was gonna say you're like Daphne from Scooby Doo. You're the damsel in distress.
Even though
At
I
least
killed
in his
7
mind.
pirates this morning.
At least in his mind. And with that, Kaladek will end the spell. And the fireworks end.
Well, not
And everyone
really.
kind of claps, who wasn't part of the conversation. Gallon claps.
Bastian claps.
I will not clap.
I have gloves on. You wouldn't notice if I was clapping or not.
Same. I'm gonna do the little golf clap.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Have a great and excellent evening. And I'll see you very soon. Remember, the next event will be 2 days' time.
It's always the parties with this one.
And with that, people begin to just
Yeah.
disperse.
Are we anywhere near each other?
Yeah, I mean, you guys
Yeah,
are
I mean, we were all vibing on the
grouped together
lawn.
for the conversation.
Yeah, I'm still back by the.
Yeah, you're further away.
What the
Way
fuck
to
was
the
that?
house.
All right, Jasper. Who's this?
Her name's Cecilia.
I don't fucking know.
Wait, you said she was with you.
So fucking what? I
And-
say that with a lot of people.
I mean,
It keeps
she,
the conversation
Who
rolling.
are you?
she did know that his name was Jasper.
What?
Yeah.
She
I know
also knows your family. I know your family.
Shut up.
Shipping is shipping. There's not a lot of us.
And
There should be fewer.
I know your name, Bastian. And it's kind of hard to miss a lizard man.
What it do?
Lady, if you
Do
don't.
I recognize you yet? Because I recognize.
You can make an insight check.
Oh, Bastian hasn't
Recognize
gotten
the
to make one
bands.
yet.
Oh, you do recognize the bands.
Bastian
But I will
hasn't
make
made
an
insight check.
Oh,
yet.
I'm gonna make an insight check now, I guess. I wasn't paying too much attention. That's pretty
Natural
fucking
20.
good.
What'd you get?
I don't even know what we have that. 19.
Oh, that
19
beats
and
it.
then
Beats the 18.
Yeah,
You
you,
beat
you
18.
both recognize.
At the same
Immediately.
time.
And then all of a sudden,
You look better this way.
you look worse this way.
Shut
Who
the
are you?
fuck up.
I'm gonna go up to Bastian and like kind of really hardly pat him on the back and say, "Thanks. That's exactly how you talk to a lady."
Who you?
This is that one chick from the boat that you
Vera.
saved.
The one that did the backflips. Very cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Weird.
Well, it seems that we are to work with each other for a time more. For significantly more coin than I thought.
It appears so.
Awkward silence between this group.
Well, we'll
I'm gonna go get pissed drunk.
Market at dawn. Be on our way.
Well, before I get too pissed drunk, where are we meeting?
Market.
At dawn.
Fucking dawn. God damn, have some fucking courage for yourself. Maybe to noon.
Noon?
My father wanted us to leave now, so I'd
Two-thirds
say
of the day gone.
I'd say dawn is probably
Fucking
long enough from now.
swig, and I'm leaving.
Anyone else doing anything this time?
Do you all have somewhere to stay?
Oh, I'm leaving.
Well,
Yeah.
who's left?
Yeah.
Just gonna set up shop at the
I mean,
perhaps the wicker.
obviously.
The wicker
It's kind of
goat.
a dumb question.
Really? Because you seemed really surprised that I lived in a house this morning, so.
Yeah.
That seems like not at all the same thing.
No, I just mean I'm just gonna stay where I usually do.
Which is.
The gutter.
Outside.
I'm gonna break this up and say, not to be rude, but I'm gonna go follow, make sure that he gets up in the morning.
If he doesn't, he loses out on the gold pieces. I don't know that he would miss that.
And if he doesn't, who cares?
I mean, he's
you remember
useful.
that conversation we were having earlier?
Oh, I do.
It
I
stemmed
do.
from him. So
I do.
yeah.
All right. You know what? I support that. Go ahead.
Mhm.
I'll see you in the morning.
Thank you.
Do you want us to call you Vera or are you Cecilia now?
In this form, Cecilia.
Hey, so Celia. He doesn't like you.
You will continue to call me Cecilia
Yeah, I'm the only one who gets to call her sis.
so far.
Nice.
And I
Hi,
will follow,
friends! Oh my god!
And I will follow Jasper. Or at least, as long as that conversation took, go out, try and find him, and keep distance.
Swig-a-dig-dig, I'm taking another gulp of that
Poison.
shoe varnish I found.
There you go.
That was the
Awesome.
best 10 gold
So we've
I've
got
ever
these
spent.
two going off somewhere.
Fucking drunk.
Where are you guys?
skunk.
Bastard, I'm gonna. honestly, this is a night of first year. I'm gonna make you sleep in a fucking bed.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Don't
You
be-
already made me wear a shirt.
You,
I mean, when we leave tomorrow, you don't have to wear one anymore. If
Oh god,
that
I'm
makes
gonna
you
take it off as soon as we
uncomfortable.
walk away. That's honestly. Dude.
Riley and Jonesy.
Truly.
not
I
your
mean,
fault.
the party is over, so and we are outside.
Yeah, but it's not gonna continue.
Okay.
Well, this has been a eventful day.
I'm glad you're coming with us.
I think it'll be interesting. I certainly had much more fun on the boat than I've had in the 6 hours that I've been home. Don't really love the implication that I can, be shipped off to the forest to die like everyone else has, but that's between my father and I
Well,
suppose.
I mean, you
So
can
the
handle
whole-
yourself, right?
I should hope so. I haven't really been in the drowned forest before.
God damn, why was this girl's clueless?
So the whole and Krash kind of mimes like a fancy boy walk for like 2 steps. With him is
It's for everyone else's benefit.
Ah.
There are many, many layers to my father.
like a turnip.
Each is, we'll say, not more surprising than the last, but each is definitely not. You think that he's one way and you don't want him to be that way, and then every layer beneath that, you want that less and less to exist.
So like a
Like a
an
turnip that's
evil
rotting
turnip.
from the inside out, yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kind of got that vibe.
I don't think he likes you very much. I don't know why.
I do. But I like you fine, lad. You got like
You
a
know
whole,
why he doesn't like me?
like
I genuinely am like, oh yeah? Can you share?
we're
I
all-
don't know.
We're dumb. I don't know if you
They're not
picked up
people.
on that.
I.
Not the brightest bulb.
Two dumb souls.
They're not people.
When you're in the business of selling eggs, a cock in your hen house can wreck the whole operation.
Alright, I have no idea what you're talking about. But
Can
Can
Must be a lizard
Can
folk
I
thing.
insight that
Sure.
to figure out what he's saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, must be a lizard folk thing. Move on.
Ah, damn it! It keeps rolling back. That's a 12.
I thought I was being pretty
That's
blunt.
12.
Pretty clear.
They're dumb.
You get it. You pick it up.
He
Okay.
is
Oh.
real dense sometimes.
Oh. Well, maybe that's why he's sending me out to the forest to die instead. You know, nobody wants sullied sheets when they can have fresh from the laundry.
Don't sell yourself short there, lassie.
I'm not. That's my father.
Yeah, well, I feel you've kind of written him off. It feels weird to have this conversation under the eaves of his.
So as you
of his
go
house.
off,
We're in the backyard. It's all right.
so you go off to wherever you're bedding down for the night.
I'm staying at my house.
How much would it cost to stay at the Wicker Goat?
It would cost for a night
Yeah.
a silver piece.
Do they have to share a bed?
You can get
There's only one bed.
There are separate rooms.
Okay. I'm gonna help.
Well, I'm not going. I'm not going to stay there.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Krash is gonna let you not walk with him at least.
Well, I'm gonna find a nice
mean, I'm
patch
not
of
like-
grass
Okay.
and put down a bedroll.
I'll just give him 5 silver for some food and some drink before I go to bed too.
I'm gonna go change out of my ball gown and then go help Eliza clean up
Okay. She's
and
grateful
then
for
go
that.
to bed.
I'm gonna get as drunk as I possibly can and probably fall asleep in an alleyway.
Wonderful. And Cecilia?
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yeah.
where will the
I'm
Saltmarsh-
changing inside the house first, back into my blacks that I have. What I was wearing on the ship, and following Jasper, and at the first place he goes to, saying, "Hey, maybe we should go find a bed to rest in."
Fucking puddle's good enough. I don't give a shit. You can go find a fancy fucking bed.
Doesn't
You
have to
do
be
you.
fancy, but it needs to be a bed, man.
Then go do it. Swig. I know there's a particular festive goat place that has beds, and it's perfectly fine for people like us.
Can you show me where it is?
Nope.
Because I don't know where the fuck you're talking about.
North.
So if I just walk north.
If you just follow this road, you'll find it eventually.
How are we gonna find you in the morning?
Said we're meeting in the marketplace at dawn.
I'm just gonna follow him around the whole night.
Okay.
Not like actively pestering or anything, but just being like, great, I'm babysitting this.
He's
Drunk
literally
ass.
just gonna find a spot in an alley, glaive in hand the entire time, bottle, growler in the other, and he's going to finish said growler.
So as some of us settle down in a nicer bed, some of us settle down at a cozy inn. Some laying on the lawn under the sky, and some blacked out in an alley.
I mean, if I knew Bastian was gonna sleep on the grass, I'd be like, you can sleep in the backyard. It's the most expensive grass in town.
It's true.
I told you I was just going outside. I'm saying.
Anybody that gives me a funny look, I will stab.
No. No one, in fact, gives you one. There's a drunk man walking around with a glaive.
I'm gonna gossip with Eliza as we wash and dry the dishes, pack the food up.
We close out.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out at all your favorite social media platforms at Ghostlight Dice. Ghosts of Saltmarsh is an adventure module written for D&D 5th edition, published by Wizards of the Coast, LLC. Special thanks to John Claudy for our theme, Into the Deep.